People of the internet, it might be that time. It might be that time. I'm sitting here, been weighing on my heart for some time, and this topic one is one that's been showing itself very prominent in my life these past few days, months, years. But it might be that time. It might be that time. I've put a lot of thought into this. It's something that I finally want to speak on, and kind of get some ideas, maybe some feedback from y'all. What's y'all take on this, man? We talking about relationships. Relationships, the infamous topic of relationships. Let's dive in. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Downtime is back again with another episode of Downtime. And here we have it, folks, episode 8. Forgive me, I kind of just woke up, so if I still got the sleepy face, forgive me, whatever, but it's all good, man. Yeah, let's dive in, because I feel like this is going to be another lengthy one as well, too, man. So you see it in the title, Relationships 101, man. So let's dive right in, man. So I feel like this has been a topic that's been prominent, not only in my life, but in the lives of my peers, you know what I'm saying? People in my age group, even younger, older, of the world, I feel like, right? What's one of the main topics that we all like to discuss is relationships. You know what I'm saying? Breakups, marriages, all these new things are happening, whatever. So let's start with me. So me personally, right? What's my current relationship status as to date? Right now, me personally, I am single. I am super duper single. I'm single at 30. Mind you, about to be 31 in April. 4 months away. So this has been a topic that's been very prominent. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it's been rearing its way to the forefront of my life because I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking dolo for a minute by choice. You know what I'm saying? I always say, like, I took myself off the market for more reasons than one. Why? To get myself straight, mentally, spiritually, physically. I feel like there's goals, there's some certain things that I want to accomplish that I need to be by myself. I feel like all of us, there has to be a chapter of isolation. There has to be a chapter to fully know oneself, to know your strengths, to know your weaknesses. You gotta embrace the chapter of loneliness. You gotta embrace the chapter of being by yourself. You gotta be off the dolo to learn your best qualities, to learn your strengths, your weaknesses. So that way, when it is time to join forces with another person, you know what you can tolerate. You know your pet peeves. You know what, you can handle in a relationship. So by choice, I felt like these past few years of my life have been off the dolo, man. I'm single. I'm over here with mine, man. So I can be straight. So I can get my mind right. So I can even have the audacity to approach somebody and feel like I can join forces and be an asset to that person, right? So in today's day and age, we see it. I feel like the dynamic of relationships is changing round the clock, man. We see it. It's changing. Relationships nowadays, man, is different. It's different. I feel like, again, the culture in terms of relationships, I feel like we allowing certain things that probably shouldn't be the case. Or is it just a new way of life? And in that, I'm really more so talking about, all right, the new, mantra of like, all right, one can have multiple. Monogamy versus polygamy, you know what I'm saying? And there's some certain people that hold firm on not. You should be with one person, somebody that can, if you want to call them a soulmate, I kind of believe in the concept of soulmates as well too. That one person that's going to bring out the best in you. That one person that's going to see to it that you're bringing out the best in yourself. That they could, be an asset to what you got going on. So these are some of the things that I look for in a relationship. But we see it nowadays where it's like, oh man, I feel like we live in what we call a microwave society, right? So it's real fast food society. Whereas youngins got options. Youngins got options nowadays. Staying power nowadays in relationships is faltering because at the swipe or the scroll of a timeline or a swipe left and swipe right, anybody can be in our quote unquote DMs trying to see what's good, you know what I'm saying? So relationships nowadays, it's like there's no staying power. As soon as you slip up, God forbid you have one argument and they're going to be quick to tell you, man, you know how many people is in my DMs, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want none of that, man. I always wanted to be like, man, me personally, speaking for myself, dog, like another reason why I feel like I've been off the dolo for so long is because of all things in trial and error, like I'm open for trial and error, right? In certain things. I'm open for trial and error in business. Like try something, all right, let's do this. All right, work. If it work, cool. If it don't work, cool. Let's keep trying. Woo, woo, woo. One of the things I'm not really trying to do too much trial and error on is relationships, bruh. Because it takes a toll on you. I'm not trying to, I'm cool with, I get the concept of, man, you got to see what's out there, woo, woo, woo. But how many trial and errors you try? What are you looking for to learn? What is it going to take for you to learn? I don't want to date this person for 2 months, 6 months, 8 months, talk to you for a year, and all of it is just faltering. Now, do we have control over that? Nah, not necessarily. I mean, sometimes we just find things out further long down the line. But, bruh, I'm not trying to learn too many lessons when it comes to relationships. Honestly speaking, why I've been kind of holding out so long as well, too, because I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to one and done it. I'm not trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, for everybody, dog. And I never really carried myself like that anyway, but I want to be one and done. I'm trying to find one, lock in, and we in it for the long run. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I've just been cooling. And again, like I have divine goals. I feel like there's goals, there's things that I want that I can't really falter on. It feels like it takes my undivided attention, right? So it takes for me to really be to myself to really know that, all right, cool, I can accomplish these things. But as I've been saying, I think I am at the stage right now where it's like, nah, man, I'm not opposed to hopping back on the market. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to, you know what I'm saying, joining forces with somebody who I feel like we can bring out the best in each other. And fellas, man, this is advice to the fellas, man. Like, this is something that you mentally got to prepare. Like, all right, cool, man. Like, you got to ask yourself these certain questions. Am I, one, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially in position where I can even begin to entertain another person, another female? You know what I'm saying? Are you in a position right now where you can even do that? Because fellas, man, I'm not even going to lie, man. Let's call a spade a spade. There's sometimes, man, like we might see a girl and we know, man, like, man, she's on her stuff right now. Like me, I never wanted to be the person that's going to distract somebody. If you see a girl right now, like, man, she seems like she got a good head on her shoulder. She got something good going on, and you know you're not where you need to be at. Don't waste that girl's time, man. Like, that's one thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste that girl's time, man. If you know you still about to be playing games, if you know you still trying, don't waste her time, man. If you're not going to be 100 with her, if you're not going to keep things 100, if you're not going to be transparent and pure in your intentions, don't waste that girl's time. We see it all the time. They already calling us dogs. You already see the stigma, all men are dogs, man. I never wanted to be the guy that adds on to that stigma. I try so hard, man. I try so hard to keep myself out of that category. Oh, all men are dogs, all men are trash, this, that, and the other. Nah, not me. You know what I'm saying? Not me. Am I perfect? Nah, none of us are perfect. But I'm not about to conform to what culture says, oh, men are this, men are that. Nah, man. So, yeah, dog, like, I always wanted to make sure if I'm talking to a female, I'm talking to her for the right reasons. I'm bringing out the best in her. She's bringing out the best in me. And ladies, same thing as well, too, man. Don't settle. My advice to y'all, don't settle, man, because I feel like the females, again, in my age group right now, a lot of us is, oh, man, my maternal clock, my biological clock, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm getting too old. So now you scrambling to just be in a situation because you feel like society right now is telling you to be in that situation. Nah, sweetheart, don't settle. You know your worth. You know what you bring to the table, man. And if you focus on your books right now, focus on the books. If you focus on the career right now, focus on the career. Men are going to be there. There's never going to be a drought of men. You see what I'm saying? There's always going to be a man in your line, on your line, in your DM. So don't feel like, oh, man, I'm running out of clock because all my friends are getting married and my friends are having kids and I'm still single. Don't sweat that. Appreciate the chapter of singleness, man. Appreciate that chapter of isolation because in it is where you're going to really be the best you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I see a lot of that. Again, I feel like it's a hot topic amongst my peers right now. For myself personally, it's like, oh, man, we scrambling right now because society's telling us, oh, man, we have to have that degree, have that career, have that house and that kids now. Nah, man, run your course. Everybody's mission is different. You hear it all the time. Don't mix. Don't compare your chapter 10 to somebody else's chapter 20. Don't be envious. Be happier to people that you see are, you know, hopefully truly finding love and things of that nature, man. Don't feel like, oh, man, I'm inadequate or I need to be there too. Nah, appreciate the chapter of isolation. You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the things that I'm thinking about as well too, man. Like I'm like I said, I appreciate the chapter of isolation. I feel like I've been learning a lot about myself over the past few years, man. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and tell y'all, man, like it wouldn't be nice. It might be nice. You know what I'm saying? It might be nice to have a female companion that I could, you know what I'm saying, bounce ideas off of, to get a bag with, to build a foundation with, you know what I'm saying, to pass the ball to every now and again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that, man, but at the same time, are we settling? Don't settle. Don't let society's, you know what I'm saying, pressures tell you that, oh man, you inadequate because you're not there right now. Nah, man, appreciate that loneliness. I'm not gonna lie, like, I enjoy being by myself. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel it. Sometimes it's like, man, sure would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So all that to say, man, like, all that to say, because I see I be rapping, like, all that to say, man, like, nah, dog. In terms of relationships, man, know what you bring to the table. Know your worth and don't settle is my thing, right? Know your worth. Know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. What's going to be for you is always going to be for you. That person that's going to be for you, they already yours. So don't even sweat it. But make sure that you the best version of yourself possible. Don't waste each other's time. I'm not trying to waste nobody's time because I don't want nobody to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just important, man. I feel like it's important. You know, the holiday season, people's all buttoned up, this, that, and the other. This, all, woo, New Year's, this, that, and the other. So don't feel a certain type of ways because you're not at that level right now. If you single, all my people who's single right now, hey, we got each other. You know what I'm saying? We got each other. But yeah, man, these are some things, again, moving into the new year, some thoughts that I've been thinking about. Like, hey, maybe for the 2020, I'll be a little bit more forward and joining forces with a significant other, man, because yeah, I see the benefits. I see the benefits of what that could be. You know what I'm saying? But till then, I'm not going to settle, man. Till then, we focusing on ourselves, man. Till then, we going to appreciate this chapter of isolation. We going to appreciate this chapter to really get ourselves down pat first. So that way we can be an asset to the person that we join forces with. Remember that, man. Don't let society bring those pressures to you, man. You move on your own terms. You move when you feel like you're ready. What's going to be for you is always going to be for you, man. But that's what that is, man. It's your boy, Downtime. I feel like I can talk. There's so many different avenues of relationships that I can speak on, man. Why we get in relationships? What do we look for in relationships? Is it okay to, you know what I'm saying? There's so much I can talk on, but I'm going to keep this one basic. It's relationships 101. Maybe there'll be a 102. Maybe I'll have, you know what I'm saying, some feedback from some other people, whatever the case is. But we starting real basic on this first one, man. It's just some thoughts that I wanted to throw out there. Again, it being a prominent topic that's been showing itself so prominent in my life right now. But yeah, man, that's my 2 cents thrown in the pot. It's your boy, Don Thomas, as always, spreading that peace, love, positivity, energy to the good people of the internet, man. Spread that, man. It's contagious. You know, so here's to another week. Here's to, you know, the conclusion. We rounded down to December, man. Let's be positive. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Don Thomas, signing out.